All right, Lauren, noob versus pro. I want to know what things are going to increase the value of my home. If I put this stuff in right here, these nice shelves, these husky drawers and stuff, am I going to be able to sell my house for more because I've got these nice organizers in my garage?
No.
No.
Not at all.
All right. So Lauren, I've been watching a lot of $1 Million Listing, and I've been seeing a lot of these sort of like fancy things on TV, and I was thinking we should put these in all of our rentals from now on so we could increase the market value and kind of appeal to that $1 million audience. Well, I mean, what's your take on this?
I think that's, first of all, gaudy. And for like the middle class house, it's so unnecessary and it would not help you at all. Honestly, it probably would hurt you because it's such a statement and a preference statement too, that, I mean, personally, I don't like it. And I don't think a lot of people would like it either.
Well, what would you get instead?
Boob light. It depends on the room. I mean, you could get like a big boob light if it's like a living room, or if it's like a bathroom, it'd be a smaller boob light. You could basically relate it to cup sizes as well, like A boob cup, B boob cup, C boob cup, depending on the room size.
And do you see any of those here?
Yeah, I'll show you.
That one right there, like that fit, but that one's a little gaudy right there. That it's got a weird ring on it.
$54.97 to the right.
Oh, to the right of it. Oh, that one is what you're suggesting.
Like a double D. That's
okay, what about this $27 one right there?
Wait, I should clarify.
Oh, okay, you're gonna clarify. Hold on.
I know I said that, but you should not be putting a boob light in your living room. You should be putting like an actual, like, nice fixture in your living room. I'm just, you know.
Wait, so the boobs don't go everywhere?
No,
You can't have enough, but you're saying there's a limit to how many boobs you can have?
You can't have too many boobs because boobs are boobs, and you want to have some like nice, cool stuff too.
Like this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I always think it's important to incorporate whatever is in right now, whatever trend of light fixture, to put in a living room, to even actually put over, you know, like the bathroom vanity, the things that really make an impression. Having, you know, a nice light fixture. The boob lights are really for hallways, laundry rooms, small little pocket areas where, you know, the electrical box for a fixture is already there that doesn't quite fit having an actual fixture that is a statement piece. So you have to properly place your boob.
So, I mean, like, what about these, like, saucer pans right here? Or, like, this one? I mean, this one's got some character. I mean, like, this seems so bland. You know, these guys got some, like, pan saucers here, and this one's got character. What's your take?
Replacement of my boob light?
Yeah.
No, why would you spend so much money on that for such a small area that you're providing light? These are things that really don't matter. Spend the money where it makes sense of having a living room, like ceiling fan that's really nice and modern, or over dining table area light fixture. Those are where you should be spending your money. That is absurd to spend something that, like, to me, ugly anyway, but to spend a crazy amount on, you know, basically a boob light without a nipple. That's unnecessary.
It's kind of flat.
Yeah.
So why don't I go with something cheap like one of these right here? You know, just I mean, that looks pretty ball-y. It's like a ball light. You know, you got boob lights and ball lights.
I mean, to me, that just screams. Like, that would almost be a statement in itself of being like, whoa, they went cheap. You know, the boob light.
Oh, so balls are cheap and boobs are okay.
Yeah, I mean, boobs can be really expensive.
Wow. Okay. What about, like, those directional ones right there?
That looks so horrible. I don't know why anybody would ever do that in literally any place in an entire house. Like, why are those even for sale? I don't understand. Or why is this for sale? Like, why is my grandma's light fixture for sale? I don't understand. Why would somebody pay $847 for that when they could do something different? Like, I don't get it. It confuses me.
So you're saying that's not an upgrade? I mean, it's new, and new is nice.
Yeah, new is nice, but that is really a stupid decision, and it's dating your property right from the beginning.
So you're saying a brand new light fixture is bad?
If you choose that, yeah.
Okay, so then on the flip side, what about like these wiry rim ones and like these things over here, or these pendants or whatever? Like the single look, it's just a light bulb, you know? Like, how are we doing over here?
I think the single light bulb one would be maybe for more like the hanging, like maybe 3 or 4 over like a bar top or like an island.
Oh, like pendant lights in the kitchen
maybe.
or something.
That's what I'm guessing why
yeah.
it's there. But, I mean, really people think too much about this. Again, what is popular? Currently, it's industrial. Okay, amongst the industrial, what do you choose? Well, to me, just looking at it,
Quick shout out to design nerd Nate for mentioning the real estate investing course as helping him get started in real estate investing. Keep in mind, we've also just announced a personal finance and a do-it-yourself property management course, and we'll be sharing a detailed yet simple start to finish way to manage your own properties and increase your passive income. Check out the links below to use that coupon code, and just a heads up, the pricing for Christmas might go up, so consider joining today as a loyal follower before those changes go into effect.
I choose that one, 114. Looks good to me.
Well, I mean, that's a lot more expensive than the Boobs.
Well, that's what I was saying, is that you choose the most popular, nicer fixtures in key areas.
I'm confused. So where do the Boobs go?
The Boobs go in hallways and maybe some certain like places in the bathroom, laundry rooms. That's basically it.
Where do the balls go?
Where the what?
The balls. Where do the balls go?
The balls don't go anywhere. They stay hidden.
Wow. Okay, but Lauren, look at that fan right there. I mean, come on. That is cool. That's what I want. Flying saucer fan right there. $229, that's a steal.
Yeah, it's stupid. If somebody's trying to save money and they're actually not able to buy the most popular light fixture, there are other options that are still pretty good. It gives a different impression, but like this one, I mean, really, that doesn't really matter for a bedroom. $49.97, it's just basic. Like, if you don't have the money to spend, you know, $130 on the most modern thing, there are other options. So it just depends on your budget.
Better buy the insurance for those cheap ones.
Yeah.
Remember when
yes.
we got 4 cheap ones with LED
you bought
lights?
that with Amazon though.
And it was for that short sale we bought.
Yeah.
And literally, how many of them burned out within the first 3 months of tenancy?
Well, yeah, and they were all properly spaced too, to where I couldn't bundle like one
electrical call
to go. Yeah, it was like 1 week one, 2 weeks later another, 3 weeks later another. Like literally every room. And this was a 4 or 5 bedroom house. Like everyone was going out. So yeah, you don't always want to go cheap. But my point is that you can go cheaper if you don't have the budget, because I remember with our first rental, every single dollar counted, and I remember back then, I didn't put in the most modern stuff because I couldn't afford it.
Although, those fans in our first rental are still working, ironically.
Thank you very much.
Wait, you're saying the ones I bought broken? Oh, I just saw what you did there. Oh man, I'm bringing out the balls.
Okay.
What about these right here, Lauren?
Wait.
Look, finish the fans.
Yeah. So this is the one that I was seeing on the other side of the aisle. This is what I would choose for my bedrooms, or like the main statement of, you know, maybe a living room or something like that. Something similar, but yeah, I mean, it just depends on your budget. But don't go crazy. It's so unnecessary to buy things that are extravagant that really don't matter. I'm not like the hugest fan of industrial. There have been other trends that I've been really way more into, but I recognize that that's what's in. And the thing is, okay, so this is $129. A lot of people will say, oh my goodness, I love crystals. I love them. I want that because that's what I love. But they're not getting that doesn't appeal to the masses, and it's $180. That industrial one is $130. So just do what makes sense with what's ever popular, and don't let your own opinions alter what most people like.
Lauren, it's on clearance.
I wonder why. Oh my gosh, anybody that does that, I don't understand. Like, this is not what you see in model homes. Do you see this in model homes? Yeah, I mean, if you're having a hanging light fixture, that $190 one, $89 is good. Or if you have a bigger area, that more circular one, the bigger circle.
But these are getting expensive.
They are, but I really do think that if you can, it's worth having the budget, a lot more money for these.
Where it matters is what you're saying.
Because the impression is huge when they walk through and they see, oh, this is what's really in right now. Gray walls, you know, white kitchen with a really, really nice countertop, some nice wood looking floors, and then, oh my gosh, they even have industrial themed light fixtures. That's crazy. But the thing is, like...
And boobs.
Well, they don't notice the boobs. Nobody talks about the boobs. They only see the really, really statement pieces of what they look firsthand, you know, first impression.
And you don't think the balls would blend in?
I really don't. I think that's dumb.
Oh.
This brought me back into... I don't know, because I was so young, I don't know what I would have done at the time, but I do remember in the early 2000s, like 2000, 2001, 2002, Hawaiian theme was like the rage. So this, like, that got me a huge flashback, because my room was themed Hawaiian, and I don't know if I would have gone that extreme if that were enough of a fad to be like, in my rentals, I'll put these like, you know, faux leaf looking fans. I don't know if I'd do that, but that's funny that it's here. Don't do this. This is way out.
Well, how about this? Littleton, 29 bucks. And you could buy in bulk and save. You get 5 or more, you only pay 27 bucks.
It looks so cheap. Like, I don't know, even, I can't know like right away, but I feel like you could spend even 30 more bucks and be like a ton more modern. I don't know, just that's so, like, screams cheap.
But Lauren, I want to be able to make sure my properties maximize their value. What about these fancy like exterior light fixtures right here? I mean, look at some of these. That's like a waterfall within a light fixture, like a monkey ball spiral. I mean, like, this is class.
Yeah, you need to find the boob equivalent of an outside light.
Well, why? I mean, like, why would I spend $24 on something like that? I mean, those are much nicer. And I mean, yeah, they're $80, but I mean, like, that's nice.
People are not going to notice that. Again, what people are going to notice over dining room fixtures, over living room fixtures, and the ceiling fans in your bedrooms. That's what people are like, oh my gosh, they put really trendy stuff in here. No one's going to notice a small little exterior outside of, you know, your side garage lamp. So it doesn't matter. 25 bucks, easy.
And so does that make you a slumlord though, if you're just going to buy the cheapest stuff?
No, it's not the cheapest. It's a balance because it's functional and it's working. And of course, if it went out, we'd fix it. It's just unnecessary to spend that extravagant amount.
Boob light.
Exterior LED flush mount boob light.
For damp locations. Oh, these are cool. Look at these little lanterns, 29 bucks, LED, 2-pack. What do you think?
I mean, it looks good from the box.
Or like even these little lanterns, like 45 bucks for 2 of them. That's not bad. LED.
Those are good.
That's actually pretty good, huh?
Those are really cute, actually. Look at that.
Where are they?
I mean, it's a little weird with the checkeredness, but it's still fine. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really like that checkered thing going on.
So some choice here.
Yeah. Because to me, like, actually it has like a very Minecraft-esque look about it. I don't know. I feel like that kind of screams cheap a little bit.
I think they ruined it with that glass.
They
like
did.
the glass on the right of it, that $29 one,
Yes.
that one looks way better.
If they could have the detailing of the left with the glass of the right, that would be a really sick deal. But to me, I wouldn't choose either of them. I still would go with that $25 one.
Keep it simple.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what about this? I mean, look at this. This is $6.
Yeah, look at this though. You literally have like a jar, like a mason jar, like screwed it. It just looks cheap.
I mean, but isn't that in like, what is it? What are the people from Texas?
Oh, yeah, the farmhouse style.
Yeah.
This is just too cheap. There are cute farmhouse style stuff. It's just, that's not it.
Okay, Lauren, but we gotta put the medallions around the dining lights. I mean, this is classy right here.
The only way I could ever see myself ever actually doing that was if I bought some type of Victorian house and I had to replicate another room's standard of already having something like this. This is unnecessary. It's not necessarily in. It is cool when it's actually original, but yeah, again, I'd have to replicate it to actually buy this.
Okay, Lauren, I know you want bang for your buck. What about like some of these? Look at this, track lighting, efficient. Look how many light bulbs I get for cheap on every single head. I mean, come on, like 19 bucks a head. Come on, one light retro track head. That's freaking awesome. What's up, like LED and everything?
I don't like track lighting unless it's modern. I don't know, this doesn't look modern, it looks lame. I don't know, let's find something that's better. There was one that we bought, the crystals. There was one we bought in one house because it made sense and it was from IKEA that actually looked modern and how it was like the positioning, it made sense to have track lighting. But
Did
really,
you just pitch IKEA while we're at Home
Yeah.
Depot? That is rude, man. Did you hear her do that?
I didn't hear a thing.
Okay, Lauren, what about some mini can lighting? Like, we're gonna get a bunch of gimbaled 3-inch can lights and you know, install a bunch of these little 4-inchers and
you
stuff
mean
like
like
that.
actually install it?
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
It's not like actually there.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Why?
Just have a nice, spend the money on a nice light fixture, like one of those fans.
So you're saying it's not necessary for me to put can lights everywhere?
No. This was sprung on me, and for all the people that want to say that I would look better with makeup, I know that. And 2, my professional outlook on things is somehow compromised because I'm not wearing makeup, I get that.